Yeah, so for the description of vowels, for the vowel sound, okay? For the description of vowel sounds, what are the three terms that we were looking at? Place. Place will not work out now. Huh? Voice place manner is for consonants. How will you describe description and classification? Describe and classify. Classify vowel sounds. The lips, the shape of the lips. We start with the shape of the lips. Just like there is a sequence for consonants. We say voicing, place, and manner for consonants. For the lips, we say, for the vowel sounds, we say lips. To be very clear, shape of the lips. Shape of the lips. Correct? Then second one, part of the tongue, whether it's front, back, or center. Part of the tongue. So that we have okay. I'm using the British spelling, so don't worry if it is CNTR. If you come across this spelling CNTR, don't worry. It is the American spelling. This is the British spelling that we are following. And then height of the tongue. Okay, to be more precise, height to which the tongue moves up in relation to the roof of the mouth. Okay. No, nothing. Don't ignore that. The height to which the tongue moves in relation to the roof of the mouth. Now, we are going to start with for understanding this better. This you can understand, no problem. For E, we are smiling. It's unrounded. Okay, that is we are smiling or it is unrounded. Part of the tongue pudinjirum, but without looking at the mouth picture, you may not be able to appreciate the height of the tongue. Okay, we'll look at that. So again, we are going to look at the the head cross section. Concentrate here. So there we have. Just a minute. Okay. And we will begin by looking at the first sound. We are going to look at E. Okay. This E is produced with the front part of the tongue. Now, you may have a question here. Sir, tell me first which part you call as front, which you call as back, which you call as center. The கேள்வி இருக்கா இல்லையா? Wait, நம்ம இப்போ முதல்ல we look at the mouth pictures, then we will look at the parts of the tongue. First of all, look at the mouth picture. Okay, so the mouth picture for this will appear in so we have the tongue. The front part of the tongue will move towards the roof of the mouth. Okay, will move towards the roof of the mouth. As of now, I am not going to say whether it moves towards the alveolar range or we'll look at that nuance later. And the nuance அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். Okay, so here we are. Roughly speaking, this should be not so much. Okay, so there is, because if I make it 1 second, now இப்படி வரையாம I draw it like this, what will it become? There are two tongue positions I am showing. In the tongue position, என்னவா மாறும்? இந்த tongue position நான் ஈன்னு சொல்றேன். Okay, okay, இது என்னவா மாறும்? இது என்ன? What am I showing here? Huh? I am showing for either it will be is or ish. If it is so close to the roof of the mouth, either it will be is or ish. Be very clear. Okay, so here we are. I am drawing the okay. The front part of the tongue moves towards the roof of the mouth and we produce the sound E. So it is a what? So this is for E. Now, how will you call the height? So E is a, give me the 3-term label, or give me the label for E. E is a front dash vowel. Front. It put into the front of the tongue. Students, dear students, we are trying to label the vowel sounds. Okay, and I said we have to use these 3 labels. Correct? So it's a front vowel, that is clear. Front part of the tongue is involved. So front vowel, next unrounded vowel, front unrounded vowel. This height is a term. Height tall. For height, how will you designate or define height? How will you give the term for height? I'll just pause the recording so that you can think. During the production of this vowel, E, the front part of the tongue is close to the roof of the mouth. Now, wait. What is the opposite of close? Open. So, which vowel sound is open? Which vowel sound is in open position? I'll give you over. O is not. No. O is not. O is not open. O is not completely open. Very good. Jane Malin? Yeah, very good. A is totally open position. So, open means not just the mouth is open. It is not close to the roof of the mouth. Now, wait. If you have not yet understood what close position is, I'm going to give you the tongue position for the front vowels, and then you'll understand it much better. Okay? Wait. This is for E. I'm drawing the tongue position for A, and then and so we have the 4 front vowels E, A, E, A. Now, based on this, for what is common among these? For all the 4 sounds, what is common for all these 4 sounds? Okay, so very good. All these four are all front vowels. Okay, these 4 are all front vowels. Now, let me just rub this. So, we are trying to find how to designate or how to. Okay, okay, now let me write it here. I'll just okay. Now, based on this close open thing, what will I call that? Based on how many positions of open and close do we get? We get close and we get open. Please understand the question that I'm asking. I know I'm asking a tough question. Okay? Yeah, it's recording. If this is close and this is open, if E is a close vowel and A is an open vowel, what don't these two become? Middle, wonderful. Middle is a wonderful term. It is used in, but it is used for American. It's an American term. It is used in a different system of. So what she is saying is, we call it a middle vowel. If you call it a middle vowel, I'll have to introduce a different nomenclature, low and high. I cannot use it here. We'll come to that later on. Okay, good, very good thinking. So if that is close and this is open, okay, this is close and this is open. What will you call this? Using close as the nomenclature, please tell me what these two will be. We have time. Come on, people. What will these two become? I'm just asking you to make a guess. If this is close position and this is open position, what will these two be? Boys, Huh? Close, use the term close to designate these two. இது க்ளோஸ் இது க்ளோஸ் இது ஓபன் வைக்கிறோம்டா அப்ப இது ரெண்டும் என்ன ஓகே half close and half open. The same you can apply for all the backwards. So front is true na, idukku adu true dana. It is not exactly half close or half open. We'll come to that later. Okay. Now I'll just explain how this works. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Idu nanu na point edukrenda. Observe the mouth picture very carefully. I am marking the height to which the front part of the tongue goes. For each vowel, I am marking the height to which the front part of the vowel goes. I am marking it with a dot. Or with, I'm just marking that. In the knowledge you say that, if I am going to plot it, what do I get? What do I get? In the knowledge you say it. Do it in your notebook or do it in your mind and tell me what you get. Shall we connect these 4 dots? What do we get? What kind of a line do we get? Something like this? Correct? Something like this. So we are going to, what we are going to do exactly here. Now, if you do this, if you are now try to complete the diagram. If there is only one side of it, give me the other sides. Shall we? Okay. All right. So what is this line? This line is a line beyond. This line that I have drawn here is the line beyond which the tongue will not rise. If the tongue rises beyond this line, I am producing a consonant sound. I have answered your question. It is close to this, it is close to that. அப்படி நீ சொல்றல்ல அது நீ வந்து consonant sounds மட்டும் தான் பண்ண முடியும். For example, for the sound here, it will cross this line. Almost will cross it. That's why it's called a consonant sound. That is one reason. There is another reason. We'll come to that later. So this and shall we now complete it? A complete one is that back every இருக்கும். How will it appear? Yeah, tell me. One second. Let me stop record. Okay. You're not able to. NCC, you learn this constantly. அப்புறம் என்ன Shani and Shweta நீங்களுமா இப்போ தானே you completed the exam no yesterday? Oh, it was for the seniors. Oh, sorry. Then அதுக்குள்ள நீங்க. So I'm just closing this. And what does it look like? So let me draw that here. Okay. I'm not sure. So we get a wall quadrilateral. The boundaries of this wall quadrilateral tell you 2 things. What part of the tongue is involved? Initially, it tells you 2 things. 1, part of the tongue, height of the tongue. It doesn't tell you whether the lips are rounded or not, or whether the lips are unrounded or not. Okay. So this wall quadrilateral we are superimposing on the tongue, on the mouth, and we are finding out how the vowels are produced. Are you clear? So இப்போ இந்த இதை எங்க போடுவீங்க? Think about it. You want in the next 5 minutes, I'll just show you how the back vowels are produced. I'll drop this. I'll show you how the back vowels are produced. I'll show you the vowel quadrilateral for that. Then we look at the center vowels, and then we will plot all the vowel sounds on this vowel quadrilateral, and we will find out the labels for that. So front unrounded. So what position is this? Close, open. So what will this be? Half close. Half close. You know other than that, do close, open. Right. Okay. Okay, and we have half close and half open. Half close, half open. Looking at the midpoint of these two. That is, we take the midpoint between close and open, and we draw this half close and half open. We mark it as half close. Quickly, just observe what I'm doing. And then you'll understand how the back vowels are produced. Okay. What are the five? There are 4 front vowels: E, A, A. Okay. We are looking at the 5 back vowels. So the tongue. This is the tongue for. This is the tongue position for R. So we have to plot the back part of the tongue. Okay. For O. R, O, O. You get a okay. Please mark the position, the height to which the back vowels, the back part of the tongue is going up. In a similar manner, we will plot those dots. So, we will number dots something like this. Something like this. We'll be plotting. Okay. Remember, this vowel quadrilateral represents the area in which the tongue moves to produce the vowel sounds. Okay. So, I know that this was a tough. We have not covered all the monophthongs. You will obviously ask, there are 3 more vowel sounds. Those are the center vowels. We'll take that up in the next class. Okay. As of now, go through this. Be clear about what these close and open positions are. I'll be asking this again in the next class. And hopefully, we'll be completing the labels for all the vowel sounds in the next class. Okay. Thanks a lot, people. If you have any doubts,